It's 2:47 a.m. You should be asleep. You know that. But here you are, screen glowing, thumbs still moving, eyes open, mind somewhere else entirely. And the worst part? You're not even enjoying it. You're not laughing. You're not learning. You're not relaxing. You're just running from something you can feel but can't name. And somewhere underneath all that scrolling, something keeps tapping on the inside of your chest, quietly, like a reminder you keep skipping, telling you this isn't it. You wanted more than this. And somewhere between who you were and who you are right now, something got away from you. Part 1. You remember, don't you? There was a time you had real energy, not the fake kind that comes from caffeine and pressure. Real energy. Ideas that excited you before you even got out of bed. Goals that felt close enough to touch. Mornings that felt like possibility instead of another thing to survive. You weren't always like this. Tired before the day begins. Distracted before you even try. Starting things. Stopping them. Knowing exactly what you should do. And watching yourself not do it. Like there's a version of you standing just on the other side of a glass wall. Knocking. You can see him clearly, but you can't reach him. And the longer you scroll, the further away he gets. That gap between who you are and who you know you're supposed to be, that's not a character flaw. That's not laziness. That's what happens when a mind gets slowly, quietly hijacked every single day and nobody tells you it's happening. Part 2. The trap nobody warned you about. Here's what nobody ever explained to you. The phone in your hand wasn't built to help you. It was built to hold you. Billion-dollar companies, thousands of engineers. One job, how do we keep this person from putting it down? Not how do we improve their life. Just how do we keep them scrolling? A few more seconds and they cracked it. Every color on your screen, tested. Every sound, engineered to trigger a response. That pause before your feed loads, deliberate. Because the brain is more addicted to maybe than to yes. Pull the lever. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. You can't stop pulling. That's not weakness. That's a neuroscience being used against you. And the result? Attention span? Gone. Patience? Gone. The ability to sit with discomfort long enough to build something real? Gone. Not because you changed, because you were changed. Part 3. What it's actually costing you. Every night you spend like tonight, that's not just lost time. That's a version of your future that quietly disappears. The business you keep saying you'll start. The body you keep saying you'll build. The life you'll create. When things calm down, when you feel ready, when the time is right. The time is never going to feel right. Because while you're scrolling, someone else is building. Not someone smarter than you. Not someone with more talent. Just someone who decided to protect their attention when you didn't. And that's the thing nobody tells you about distraction. It doesn't feel like failure. It feels like rest. It feels like you deserve this. But this isn't rest. This is avoidance wearing a comfortable costume. And avoidance doesn't destroy you loudly. It just quietly delays you, year after year, until one day you look up and realize the gap got too wide to cross. Part 4. The thing you've been misreading. But here's what I want you to understand about that feeling in your chest, that restlessness, that quiet frustration, that voice saying, I'm not done. There's more. This isn't enough. You've been treating it like a problem. It's not a problem. It's the most important signal you have. Because the people who feel nothing, completely comfortable, scrolling forever, they're already gone. They stopped knocking a long time ago. But you're still knocking, which means the version of you that you want to become is still alive, still waiting. But patience has a limit. Every year that passes, the glass gets a little thicker. Not impossible to break, but harder. Which means tonight, this exact moment matters more than it feels like. Part 5. Where it goes. If nothing changes, I need you to understand what's coming. The phone you have today is the dumbest version of this technology you will ever own. The algorithm that knows you right now, it's learning. Every pause, every replay, every skip. It's building a profile so accurate it will know what emotion to trigger before you even feel it. The content is going to become so personal, so perfectly timed, so impossible to resist that the line between living your life and watching someone else live theirs will disappear entirely for most people. Not someday, within years. And the people who never built the muscle to resist it, they won't even notice when they cross that line. They'll exist, comfortable, stimulated, hollow, never building, never becoming, never feeling anything that's actually theirs. That is what the modern world is quietly preparing for the distracted. Not a dramatic ending, just slow, pleasant fade into someone who almost lived. Part 6. Here's what you actually do. So here's what actually changes this. Not motivation. Feelings come and go, not willpower. It runs out by noon. What changes this is a decision made once, kept daily, that your attention belongs to you. Starting tomorrow, 3 things. First, wake up and don't touch your phone for 30 minutes. Those 30 minutes belong to you before the world gets in. Use them to think, to feel, to remember what you actually want. Second, every time you feel the urge to scroll, pause 10 seconds. Ask yourself, am I bored or am I avoiding something? Most of the time, you're avoiding something. Name it. Do 5 minutes of it before you open anything. 5 minutes. That's the crack in the wall. Third, end one evening this week without your phone. Sit in the discomfort, let it be loud. Notice on the other side of it, what starts coming back? Clarity, calm, the version of you that knows what he wants. 30 minutes tomorrow morning, 10 seconds before every scroll, one evening this week. That's That's it. Small enough to start, powerful enough, if you stay, to change everything. The modern world was designed to destroy you, but it only finishes the job on the people who never realize the destruction has already begun. You realize it right now, in this moment. And that changes something. Not everything. Not yet, but something. So tonight, before you open anything else, just sit for a moment in the quiet and remember the person you were before all the noise got in. Remember what he wanted. Remember what he believed was possible. He's still there, still knocking. The only thing left to do is let him out.